Together we are but first coffee. Susie's just our host, but what matters most is we are a team. Together we are all safe here, and so are you. Among friends and mods we are safe. We talk about trauma, break down drama of life, death, happy or sad, even mad. We discuss it all here. Together we will thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Together we fight cults or fight addictions. If not with experience, with love, and we don't judge. Please understand, this is a safe place to land. Please understand, you're not alone. This is a safe place to land. Together we thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Because we are but first coffee, and Susie welcomes us all here. Together we are but first coffee, and Susie.
Mike. I'll start over. I said all that. I'm gonna look down here. You know what? I never scroll to the top of my chat. I never do that, and I did tonight, and it was the one time I didn't have my mic on. So I'm gonna start over. I kind of made a couple mistakes when I was doing that anyway. So, welcome. Welcome everybody. Do you like my elf hat? Yeah. I'm a little elf tonight. That'll make a lot more sense in a few minutes. But anyway, God, I can't believe I did that. I never scroll to the top. I'll never do it again. If I had been down at the bottom where I should have been, I would have seen no sound and it would have reminded me. But thank you guys. Thank you. If this was a recording instead of a live, that's one of those things I would go and cut that part off so I wouldn't look silly. And no, I did take the trigger warning off. I had just forgot to do that. So, yeah, no trigger warnings tonight. All fun, I promise. So, anyway, yeah, I was saying that I'm freezing. We On Saturdays we go to the over by the lake to it's with that auction that we're doing, my little side gig I got going, side hustle. But anyway, um, so we stand out in the cold for like an hour and a half and and wait for people to come pick up the stuff. So it was so cold because it's colder by the lake than it is everywhere else. So yeah, I got cold and then we went to our daughter's house and took her and her two daughters to lunch, and I even ate chili, and I thought, "Boy, that'll warm me up, that chili," but it wasn't that warm. I mean, it's warm, but it wasn't like, a steaming bowl of chili kinda deal, so that didn't really do it. So I came in and covered up and got warm when we got home, but as soon as I did that, uncovered to come in here, I'm cold again. So, I hope you're warm where you're at, and I'm real interested. What's the temperature here today, Mark? It got up to 45, so they say. Yeah, it was 36 when we were at the lake, and, anytime you're at the lake, it's just colder by the water and all that, but, it's so pretty and it's handy and it's like a place that they let everybody meet there to get everybody to come pick up what you sold. Didn't do as good this week. I didn't have as much I didn't have any big ticket items, so we just made a little over $100, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, it's cleaning my house out, and it's a little bit of money that we can sock away for Christmas. I am in the midst of Christmas shopping, so if you hear a snoring noise, no, it's not Mark. He's awake playing on his iPad. That would be Poppy right down here. She thinks she has to lay right beside me every time I do a show, but bless her heart, she sleeps through the whole thing and snores. So, yeah, if you hear anything, that's her. She is I don't know, she's probably 100 pounds, and she has always snored from even when she was a teeny tiny little baby. She's an English bulldog, and they don't breathe well. So okay, now I'm gonna check in with the chat. Now that we've wasted a few minutes without a mic. I don't feel so bad. Aaron forgot to turn his on the other night too. We could hear him his first night back, but it was, really bad. So, yeah. Oh boy, let's see here. Ben Bacon Bit says, as long as it's not a disco Star Wars Christmas. Hmm. Disco Star Wars Christmas. Should I bring my tree in that I showed you, Ben, with all the Christmas or the black tree with all the, disco balls on it? I'm not s I am completely they found the kazoo, plan B is in motion. I I'm completely brain farting on that one, and I don't know what it is. With Ben, it could be something that I really should know what in the hell he's talking about, or it could be something that I have no idea about. You just never know. About knocked my coffee over, that would have been a disaster. Remember the moment between a trigger and how you respond is where your sovereignty is. Sovereignty. I can't say that word. It's another word I can't pronounce. Know what it is, can't pronounce it. Your brain prepares for what it predicts. Well, hmm, that could be scary. Let's see here. If it involved Barry, Robin, or Maurice Gibb, absolutely. If it's a trigger one, you need a trigger one. We're gonna have to have if I no, I won't, but it would be funny if I did. Like, have something and put "Trigger warning for Ben, trigger warning for Ben, trigger warning for Ben." But, I wouldn't warn him. I just wouldn't. I'd be like, "Special live for Ben," you know? Oh, merely disco dancing. Now, I liked Andy Gibb. So, although Andy Gibb's tragic story is a good example of the disaster that can happen when you have imposter syndrome, unhealed trauma, and money with which to destroy yourself with. That's true. That was sad. That was sad. But I did like him. I mean, he was cute. I didn't think any of the others were cute. I was just thinking this. I didn't literally Victoria Principal didn't help, though though I will bet she probably didn't intend what resulted. His infatuation with her and how she strung him along certainly didn't help. Mhm. Like any Shakespearean character, he was fatally flawed. Yep. Jan still doesn't have a wrench. Y'all, I don't know what the hell. I swear. I am like I am so frustrated. Like I'm gonna put some kind of a thing in with I don't know, with YouTube. I couldn't remember what we're on and get somebody to come help me. Cause I mean, clearly I know how to do it. I've got other mods, but for some reason we cannot keep her with a wrench no matter what we do. So we're gonna work on that. Jersey Jan is a dancing machine. Hmm. She said now she's on her laptop, so she's been on her I don't know. No wrench, yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. There's all the silent elf, holy elf. Oh, merrily. Mhm. You're loving the elf costume? It's actually my pajamas because 'cause I'm cold, and I have this, you know, little hat. Oh, gosh, we can't hear your beautiful voice, you adorable elf. Uh, See why they're my, mods? Because they love me. I picked the dumbest people I could find. Kidding. No, they're sweet and precious and highly intelligent. Hey, Encarnasoul, good to see you too. Jersey says, "Loving the elf costume." Thank you. Thank you very much. About to get to the bottom, I think. Hey, just Tiff, good to see you. Bee's here. Yeah, your little Christmas elf. John must be in the background starring stuff. Good to see you back there, John. I'm like, somehow things are getting starred. Oh, Ben comes out of left field, and often we never know what he was talking about. I know. Or he'll say, like today, "Oops, wrong chat." Oh, well. I do that too. I'm all the time sending a message, and then I'll be like, "That was for Megan. Sorry. Just ignore that." Or, "That was for Mark. Sorry. Just ignore that." So far, there's not been any, like, disasters. Oh, yeah, I agree. Andy Gibb just wanted to be loved. He was an example of acceptance, social need. Yeah. It's a conspiracy against Jan. That's true. John, it is. It YouTube is conspiring against her. It's because it's not me. I have worked hard to get her in there. I'm like, I really want her to be a mod, you know? John Jan has a red dotted file that's the office record that no matter what you do, it just keeps messing up. Probably. Oops. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It shouldn't be a very long one, I don't think, but I do have a few slides to go along with tonight's presentation of Vlogmas. We are what, number 6 now? It'll be easy for me to keep up because it's the same as the date, you know? So, this is December 6th, I think, because wasn't yesterday I think yesterday was I hope it's the 6th, if not, oh well. So, I just wanna say, y'all, welcome to Vlogmas Airlines. Today, our flight is headed to several international destinations for Christmas. So take a seat. No seatbelts required. Tray tables are up to you. And Poppy fell asleep before the safety demonstration. But no one ever pays attention to that anyway. If you'd be so kind to tap those like and subscribe buttons and even share if you would like to, that helps ensure that our little airline keeps the lights on and coffee available. Today's flight crew is, well, Elf Susie. Yep. And I'll be sharing some information about several international Christmas destinations and their traditions. But please add yours to the chat or in the comments on the replay. So here we go, y'all. Destination number 1. Welcome to Iceland. And while here, expect to encounter the Goblin Brothers, referred to as the Yule Lads. They are 13 mischievous, I'll get the word right in a minute, troll like figures who visit children during the 13 nights before Christmas, leaving small gifts or playing pranks. They have funny names like Spoon Licker, Skyer Gobbler, or Door Slammer, just to name a few. It's kind of a unique, little bit dark twist on Santa, but I think it's really kind of a dark twist on the Elf on a Shelf, but since we kind of just started that just a few years ago, maybe we're just a you know, goody two shoes version of the Yule Lads, right? All right. We are off again. Prepare for takeoff. And we are headed to Japan. Destination number 2, y'all, is Japan. And you might not have known this, but KFC, that's right, Kentucky Fried Chicken, is an epic tradition in Japan. Starting in the 1970s by a KFC manager who saw a need for an alternate to the normal turkey dinner, leading to the iconic Kentucky for Christmas campaign with party barrels with chicken, cake, and sides. Do you know that families actually have to order this Christmas Eve dinner months in advance just to ensure that they will have their bucket of chicken and sides and a cake? Wonder what it costs. They didn't say how much it costs. I might have to ask my daughter-in-law because I mean, she's from Japan, so she'd probably know. If not, she can find out. All right. We are up in the air, flying from Japan, and guess where we're landing next? Germany. Yep. While here, be on the lookout for Krampus, Santa's terrifying sidekick. Y'all will recognize him as a horned goat like demon, and he was started with Alpine folklore. Very prominent in South Germany, like Bavaria, and in Austria, Krampus punishes naughty children around St. Nicholas Day, which is December 5th and 6th. So if y'all are in Germany today, if your kids have been naughty, probably better be on the lookout for this little guy. Yeah. While St. Nick rewards children, the naughty list is all on Krampus. So He's a blend of pagan winter rituals and Christian figures to teach children discipline before Christmas. He looks pretty scary to me too, Jan. So here we go. We are moving right along. This is not going to be a long flight. It's amazing how many countries that we can hit in about 20 minutes if we try real hard. Okay, let me sit here. Find this. Here we go. Destination 4 is welcome to Mexico, y'all. The first thing that it said was that it was a lot of vivid colors, which I would absolutely expect from Mexico. They seem to have the absolutely most beautiful, vivid colors and traditions there. Everything is so just colorful, and I don't know, I'm really intrigued. I don't know. I've never been to Mexico, but I wanna go. So, anyway, welcome to Mexico, y'all. We hope you enjoy your time here. Los Pasados in Mexico are vibrant 9-night Christian or Christmas, sorry, traditions which run from December 16th to the 24th. What they do is they reenact Mary and Joseph's search for lodging in Bethlehem and it involves candlelit processions, singing carols door to door, asking for room in the inn, and ending in festive parties with music, uh, and it says ponche, which is a hot fruit punch, which sounds delicious, especially right now. Pretty much anything hot sounds good right now. Tamales and the breaking of star-shaped pinatas. They said that they do all this to foster community and faith. I think it sounds lovely. I just think that I don't know. It it just I like the simplicity of it. There's just so much simplicity in a lot of the things that they do in Mexico, and I really like that. I appreciate that. Okay, so I hope that y'all seat is comfortable because Vlogmas pilot Mark has bounced our way to Sweden, y'all. That's right, where we bring you to the Gavi goat. That's right, another goat. There's something about goats and Christmas. I'm not really sure what that is. This one is a traditional display erected annually at Slottstorget, which is actually Castle Square, since I'm not very good with these accent things. It's a giant version of a traditional Swedish Yule goat. And as of 2025, 42 of the 59 goats have been destroyed or damaged by fire, arson. The outside of it is covered with hay. It's a wood structure with hay and lights. And for some reason, people like to set it on fire, but it is against the law, y'all. So if you're in Sweden and smoking a cigarette or something by that goat, it will get you a 3-month sentence in prison. They ain't playing. Now in 19 no, in 2019, they actually did get in the Guinness Book of World Records for the size of that goat, which I forgot to write down. So sorry. I'm not very organized on that one. I thought I had it written down, but I didn't. So here we go. Isn't that cool though? I mean, look at you can see the wood structure of it on the one where it's on fire. I just thought it was incredibly fascinating. I mean, sometimes if it gets burnt down early in the festival that they have it there for, they'll rebuild it. So, I mean, they are determined, y'all. They are determined to have this goat. So, here we go. Okay. We are ending we are nearing the end of tonight's travel and we are touching down in the Philippines. Absolutely. Which is somewhere I do want to go. Welcome to the Giant Lantern Festival, y'all. an annual cultural event in the city of San Fernando known as the Christmas capital of the Philippines. It features a competition where people from different neighborhoods, you know, fight against each other, compete against each other, and showcase these enormous, intricately designed lanterns that are illuminated with dancing lights and synchronized to Christmas music. Aren't those beautiful? I mean, I picked 3 of the photos to show, but I'm telling you, they it was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. I which isn't that oh, man. I mean, God, I just can't quit looking at it. It's beautiful. So guess what, y'all? We are on the way to our final destination, and that is Australia. And that's right. And those of you that know I am a Bondi Beach fanatic. Okay, I'm a Bondi lifeguard fanatic. Yeah, I even have a hoodie. I think I have a hat, a hoodie, a t-shirt that was sent to me from someone in Australia that I was absolutely thrilled to get. So, I very much appreciate that. But anyway, Christmas in Australia means a summer celebration, a lot of times at the beach, with scenes at Sydney's Bondi Beach featuring Santa hats, sand snowmen. Yeah, see that snowman? That's out of sand. Isn't that cool? I don't know. And huge crowds. Now, I don't think I would like the crowds. I wanna go. Yeah, Susie's favorite, Bondi Beach. Yeah, if I'm, like, stressed out over something, Mare's always saying, "Go watch some Bondi Beach." I'm like, "Okay, I will." Bondi Beach Rescues. So, anyway, y'all, with several other awesome beaches, Australia offers tropical escapes for a classic, sorry, Aussie Christmas. I can't read tonight either. So let's see here. Well, it looks like I've got another slide. Let's see here. Hold on. Now, oops, how did that one get in there? I don't know how that got in there. So, anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed our little trip on Vlogmas Airlines. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons, please. And I'm going to go see what's on the starred comments right now. So you all have a safe return flight. Yeah. Let's see here. Starred comments. Iceland folks exchange books on Christmas Eve and spend the night reading. That is so cool. That is awesome. I I like to spend the night reading too, and books are one of the big gifts that we give the our kids, their spouses, the grandkids, everybody. Even my dad, I like to get him books too. We're big on books. Not Mark so much, but Susie's big on books. He likes the idea of it. He likes the idea of it a lot. So he likes the movies. Oh my goodness. Healing Through Song, the Japanese Christmas Carol costs around 8,000 yen or around $50 US. Wow. That's not that bad though. I mean, I don't know how many that feeds, but you know, honestly, even if it just fed like 4 or 6, something like that, even if you had to do it for more, I mean, our Christmas dinners can get expensive. Bin 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 binigma, bin binigma. Ooh, Swedish chocolate. Really, Jan, I agree. I agree. That in Belgium. Just Tiff says, "B, when in Rome, eat KFC in Rome." Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, B. KFC in Japan for Christmas, why? I don't know. They said that it was in, like, 19 in the '70s, like, the mid-70s, and that it was just one of the managers at one of the Kentucky Fried Chickens thought, "Hmm, you know, maybe not everybody wants to have this big turkey dinner or whatever," so he just made up, like, a special, I guess, and it caught on. I mean, it's huge now. They said it's huge and that you have to order months in advance. So, I guess it's kinda like how we here will a lot of times go for, like, Chinese food or something for meals, because a lot of times it's the only thing open. Let's see here, Encarnacion says, "Perol are made from extremely thin translucent shells. We have one on our wall." Huh. And while Susie watches Bondi Beach to de-stress, I watch B-grade horror movies. I know, I know, 'cause it gets funny because 'cause I'm like, "I'm gonna go watch Bondi," and she's like, "I'm gonna go watch B-grade horror movies." I'm like, "Y'all would just have to know Mare." I mean, she is an enigma, I'm telling you. I mean, she's so sweet and kind and thoughtful, but she, like, loves horror movies, and she goes to Nine Inch Nail concerts, which I like them too, but, I mean, she's not she ain't no old lady, I'm telling you that. She thinks she's old, but I think she's aging backwards. Marilee says there's a live stream from, I believe, in Finland of a Christmas village, and part of it is actually in the circle of the North Pole. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought we were fancy because when we were in Alaska, we went to North Pole, Alaska. Candace says, "B grade End of the World movies are hilarious." Nice to see you. I don't recognize that name, so it's good to see you. Please come back. We're doing Vlogmas right now, but we are throwing in a few of our normal shows, also, which we do a lot of just peer support, and we do a lot of anti-cults and all of that. So we are just the variety show of YouTube, basically. So, yeah, we just have fun. Jan, it is really beautiful, and it's lit up almost 24 hours a day because the sun doesn't really rise. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to look that up. I really will. Yeah, speaking of I know we're speaking about the actual North Pole, and I was talking about North Pole, Alaska, but our youngest daughter got engaged at North Pole, Alaska at a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, and it was on that, Diners, Drive-In and Dives or whatever, however you said that, that Triple D with that what was his name or what is his name? Guy Fiero or whatever, him, yeah. So it was actually on there. Now, not the engagement, the restaurant, and so when we were there, we went there too, and it was see, I've got a little ball on here I forgot about too. It was a really good Chinese restaurant, and let me tell you, they were, like, eager to please and to serve you and kind, and I mean, it was amazing. It really was amazing. So, I'm gonna have to see what this is that you're talking about in Carnosol. I really am. You're gonna have to, like, send a picture to us or something and let me see what we're talking about. You've probably said and I don't remember. Engaged at a Chinese restaurant, is she Jewish? No, I think they were waiting for it to open, and they were sitting out in the car, and it was like, him hawing around. She had went to visit him on, like, spring break, and, so, like, he was in the army at Fairbanks, and so she had flown there. Oh, it was so hard to let her go. So, but anyway, she flew there to visit him and came back engaged, which I kinda knew. I kinda knew it was happening. It was so funny because she had a car wreck a little while before that. He was actually home then. He must have been between deployments or so, I don't remember, but anyway, she actually had a car wreck, and he came here with her, the guys, Mark and them went and got her, and he was with her, and I looked at Mark and I said, "She's gonna marry him, we might as well like him." And he said, "How do you know?" And I'm like, "I know." So, yeah, I went to school with his dad, and his dad was wild as could be, and I was just like, "Man, I hope this kid is not like his dad." I mean, I love his dad to death. He's passed away, but I loved his dad to death, and his mom is a precious angel, but I mean, on earth. But, I was just like, "Please, please let him be good." He's a great guy. They sadly are divorced now, but they have 2 beautiful daughters that and none of them are Jewish. Did you get engaged at a Chinese restaurant, Jan? Oh, that's so funny. So, anyway, boy, it's kind of a short one tonight. I can't believe I'm gonna go back through just the other comments real quick and make sure I'm not yeah. See. Oh, yeah, this is good. Marilee says a lot of them are made in Canada, so I play spot the location. A lot of everything is made in Canada. Have you noticed that like all of the Hallmark movies, I swear they are either in Canada or Seattle. They don't make them anywhere else. I don't well, maybe Montana or something if it's a ranch type one or something, but those are probably actually in Canada, and they're just telling us it's Montana. Mm. No engagement here, but that's where my people go on Christmas. Really? Aw. We're gonna talk to Jan about this whole Jewish thing. Yeah, next week. I am so excited. I really am just excited. I have long wanted to learn more about the Jewish faith, and I who better than to ask an actual friend? So, let's see. I think I've already read most of these. Cool. Metal tornado? Mm, what's a bird? I'm lost. Ugh. Best B grade. Here we go. Best B grade horror movie so far. Big Ass Spider. That's a name of an actual movie. I don't ever watch B grade or otherwise. I just don't. But yeah, man, my dog is snoring. Oh yeah, Fieri. Yeah, Fiera was a car. Okay. See, everybody has to correct me. I don't know, guys. Technically, the North Pole is in Canada. Yeah, the actual north, what they call just North Pole is in, Alaska, but yeah. Uh, I, 'cause I had to well, what was funny was that when he was in the army, they got engaged there, so they tell their kids, "We got engaged at the North Pole." So they think, you know. And then when he was in the army there and they would have these, Christmas parties and everything, the guy that runs this store at North Pole, Alaska, that dresses up like Santa year round. I mean, year round, he dresses up like Santa. And, anyway, they would have to Stephen and Katie had to drive to North Pole to pick up Santa because he was afraid to drive on the icy roads. And so they came back, and on the way back, they were doing donuts and all kinds of stuff on accident because it was and I said, "Oh my god, you guys, could you imagine?" They were scaring Santa. And I'm like, "How terrible would it be to scare Santa? This is somebody that rides in a sleigh all over the world with reindeer pulling him, and they're doing donuts on the highway." Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, you think I would like it? It's pretty funny. I don't know, I might. I'll have to look it up. I might actually watch it. No promises, but I might. So, well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we'll be back for Vlogmas number 7 with my granddaughter, who's actually 8, even though I keep saying she's 9. And she's going to unveil her Temu Christmas order. She bought Temu gifts with my um, refunds and stuff that I had gotten, and you know, what do they call that? I can't remember what it's called, but if you oh man, what do they call my brain ain't braining. It hadn't been braining for like 3 days. But anyway, like if I buy something for $10 and then within 30 days it goes down to $7, they'll give me the $3 back. Or if it goes down a penny, or if whatever it goes down, they give me the price reduction on it. They give me the in the, whatever the price reduction was. And so I just sit there and gather up those, and then if, like, something's late getting to me, they give me $5, and, like, right now, I'm sitting on, like, $69 worth of of credit that I'm gonna shop with, and I can't decide what I'm gonna get. I'm kinda looking at this chair that I want for in here, not for my office. My good office chair is in there, but I'd like to get something that's a little more that rolls, basically, to put in here for whenever I do go live here. So, I know, but I want that chair. Mark's like, "She's got one in there." But I want what I want when I want it. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I also found other stuff that I thought I might buy that, be more practical. Like, stuff that would help me with my actual YouTube channel. I did buy with another credit, I did buy new lights. So I'm when I get back in the office, I'm gonna have new lighting, and I don't know, kind of excited about it. I'm gonna um, kind of redo the office a little. So I'm excited about that. So, but anyway, thank you guys for being here. I absolutely am thrilled to see you. If you're new here, please come back and see us. If you look on my channel, then you can see all I usually try to post, like, a week in advance what shows I'm gonna do. Don't always, but I try to, because YouTube is not great with those notifications, but if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe and the notifications on all so that maybe you'll get 1 or 2 here and there. And if you want to, share the videos. I just wanna get put out to more people. So, we did get 3 new subscribers yesterday, so I was really excited. That's tiny for some channels, but hey, when you're little, three's a lot. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you all, and Merry Christmas.
Hope you enjoyed the show, so glad you were here. We meet here most days, we're but first coffee and you're welcome here. We talk about hard subjects, but we also laugh a lot. If you have a loss or win, we will cheer for you. We're but first coffee, and you are safe here. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't wanna miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those likes like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't wanna miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those like and subscribe buttons.